If you're over 60, listen closely. Your body doesn't get old overnight. It gets old quietly through the same small morning mistakes repeated for years. The truth is, the first hour after you wake up can either switch your body into repair mode or push it deeper into decline. And most people don't even realize they're choosing decline every single morning. They wake up dry, stiff, rushed, and stressed. They reach for the wrong first drink, the wrong first movement, the wrong first food. And then they wonder why their energy disappears and their joints hurt more every month. Today, I'm not giving you motivation. I'm giving you a simple morning script. 7 small habits you can do at home that help you stay stronger, steadier, and more independent as you age. Here's why the first hour matters more than people think. In the first 30 to 45 minutes after you wake up, your body gets a natural surge in cortisol called the cortisol awakening response. In many people, it rises by roughly 50 to 60%. That's not bad. It's your built-in switch that helps you wake up and handle the day. But if your first signals are case rushing, scrolling, sugary breakfast, sitting still, your stress system stays high longer than it needs to. At the same time, you're coming out of a long overnight fast, and most people wake up at least mildly dehydrated. Even small dehydration can make you feel more tired and foggy than you should. One health review notes that drinking about 500 ml of water can improve alertness and reaction time in some contexts. Light is another big lever early in the day. Morning bright light is a strong time cue for your body clock, and controlled studies show that morning bright light exposure, around 30 minutes in research settings, can shift and stabilize circadian timing. That matters because a steadier body clock usually supports better sleep and better energy. And one more number that surprises people. When protein is heavily saved for dinner, you can miss a chance earlier in the day. In a controlled study, spreading protein more evenly, around 30 grams at breakfast, instead of 10 g, produced about 30% higher muscle protein synthesis over 24 hours. So this is the point. The first hour is a biological window where your body is extra responsive to signals. If you send the right signals, water, light, gentle movement, calmer breathing, you don't fix everything, but you stop starting every day from behind. Now let's build that hour step by step, starting with the easiest habit. What if I told you the people who stay sharp, steady, and independent well into their 80s and 90s usually don't rely on some secret supplement? Most of the difference shows up in something far more ordinary, and that is what they do in the first hour after waking up. Not because mornings are magical, but because your body is coming out of a long fast. Your brain is switching from sleep mode to decision mode, and your joints and circulation are literally warming back into function. If you win the first hour, the rest of the day becomes easier. If you lose it, your day starts with stress, stiffness, and bad choices that compound. I'm going to give you 7 morning habits you can do without equipment, without a gym, and without perfection. I'm ranking them from easiest to most powerful. Do not try to do all 7 tomorrow. Pick one, lock it in for a week, then add the next. That's how real change works. Before we start, Comment your age and where you're watching from because I read those and it helps me tailor the next videos. Number 7 is the simplest reset of the day. Drink a full glass of plain water before anything else. Not coffee first, not scrolling first, not I'll drink later. Just water. Overnight, you lose fluid through breathing and sweating, and many people wake up already slightly dehydrated. That shows up as morning headaches, sluggishness, constipation, and even dizziness when you stand. Drink slowly, a few mouthfuls at a time, especially if you're the type who gets lightheaded. This one habit is like telling your body, we're back online. Number 6 is light. Open the curtain, step to the window, or go outside for 3 to 5 minutes and let your eyes take in natural daylight. You don't need harsh sun. You don't need to stare at anything bright. You just need daylight hitting your eyes so your brain understands it's morning. When your body gets that signal early, your energy and sleep rhythm become more stable. People who feel sleepy all day and wide awake at night often have one common problem. Their mornings are too dark. Number 5 is what I call the 4-point joint wake-up. Neck, shoulders, hips, and knees. 4 minutes. Slow. Gentle. No pain. In the morning, joints can feel like rusty hinges, especially after 55. So you don't start the day by forcing yourself into hard exercise. You start by restoring range of motion. Roll your shoulders, turn your head left and right, open the hips with small steps, and wake up the knees with easy bends while holding a chair. The goal is not flexibility for a yoga photo. The goal is to move through your day without feeling like your body is fighting you. Number 4 is a 10-minute walk at a comfortable pace. This is not a workout. This is a switch. Walking tells your heart, your lungs, and your blood vessels to start working smoothly. It also tells your brain, we're active now. If you have knee pain, shorten your steps, slow down, and walk inside the house if needed. If balance is an issue, keep one hand near a wall or the back of a chair. 10 minutes may sound too small to matter, but the people who age well are not the ones who do extreme things. They are the ones who do small things consistently. Number 3 is breakfast built on 2 anchors: protein and fiber. Not just protein, not just healthy food. 2 anchors. Protein helps protect muscle as you age, and fiber helps keep your blood sugar steadier so you don't crash mid-morning and start snacking. This can be eggs with vegetables, yogurt with oats and nuts, tofu with greens, or beans with a simple salad. The rule is easy. If your breakfast is mostly bread, cereal, pastries, or sweet drinks, you are starting your day with a spike and a crash. And over years, that pattern punishes your metabolism. Number 2 is 2 minutes of slow breathing. I'm not calling it meditation. I'm calling it a nervous system reset. Sit at the edge of the bed or in a chair. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out even more slowly. Do it for 2 minutes. When you do this in the morning, you're not trying to become a monk. You're lowering the stress signal that pushes your body toward inflammation, high blood pressure, and poor decisions. You can feel the difference in your shoulders, your jaw, and even your heartbeat. Number 1 is purpose, but in a practical form that takes less than 1 minute. You write 1 sentence for the day and 1 sentence of gratitude. 1 sentence that says, today I will do this one important thing, and 1 sentence that says, today I'm grateful for this. That's it. Because when people get older, it's not only the body that slows down. It's the reason to get up that gets weaker. And when that reason gets weaker, everything else collapses. This tiny habit keeps you connected to meaning, direction, and emotional strength. It sounds small, but it changes how you walk through the entire day. Now listen, you don't need motivation. You need a script you can repeat. Tomorrow morning, do number 7 and number 6 only. Water, then light. The next day, add the 4-point joint wake up. Build it like bricks, not like fireworks. If you could only choose one of these habits to start tomorrow, which one would it be? And what's the biggest thing that usually stops you in the morning? Drop it in the comments, and I'll help you adjust the routine so it fits your real life. Now you've got the blueprint, and I want you to hear this clearly. You do not need all 7 habits to get results. What matters is consistency, not perfection. If you try to do everything tomorrow, you'll quit by next week. So here's your plan. For the next 7 days, keep it simple. Day 1 to day 3, do only water plus daylight. That's it. Day 4 to day 7, add the 4-point joint wake up. Just a few minutes, gentle and pain-free. If you want one extra upgrade, make breakfast protein plus fiber, not sugar first. And a quick safety note. If you have severe dizziness, chest pain, uncontrolled blood pressure, or serious joint problems, take it slow and follow your clinician's advice. None of this should hurt. If it hurts, you're pushing too hard. Now tell me in the comments, how old are you? Where are you watching from? And which one habit will you start tomorrow morning? Also, tell me your biggest struggle: stiff knees, low energy, poor sleep, or cravings, because I'll make the next video based on what you're dealing with. If this helped, like the video, subscribe, and share it with someone over 60 who needs a simple morning reset. Your next morning is your next chance to age better.